One moment late in the 2025 NFL season completely changed the direction of the Kansas City Chiefs. During a Week 15 matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers, Patrick Mahomes scrambled outside the pocket on what looked like a routine play. But seconds later, he went down holding his knee, and the atmosphere inside the stadium instantly changed. For Chiefs fans, it was the moment they feared the most. Medical evaluations later confirmed the severity of the injury. Mahomes had suffered tears to both the ACL and the LCL in his left knee, a serious double ligament injury that immediately ended his season and raised major concerns about the future of Kansas City's offense. At that point, many around the league believed the Chiefs might begin the 2026 season without their superstar quarterback. But now, just months later, the situation looks dramatically different. A new update suggests that Patrick Mahomes is recovering faster than expected, and the progress of his rehabilitation is giving the Kansas City Chiefs real optimism heading into the new season. Before we continue, if you enjoy staying updated on the latest Kansas City Chiefs news, NFL updates, and Patrick Mahomes stories, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss the biggest developments around the league. Now here's what makes this recovery story so interesting. One of the most important factors was how quickly Mahomes underwent surgery after the injury occurred. Reports indicate that the procedure took place the very next day, allowing doctors to immediately begin the recovery process. Acting that quickly helped reduce swelling and allowed rehabilitation to start far sooner than usual for an injury of this magnitude. Soon after the operation, Mahomes returned to the Chiefs' training facility and began the first phase of his rehab program. During the initial stages of recovery, Mahomes was able to regain around 90 degrees of movement in his knee, a significant milestone for an athlete recovering from multiple ligament damage. That early progress quickly created optimism inside the Kansas City organization. According to NFL insider Albert Breer, the Chiefs are increasingly encouraged by Mahomes' recovery and the pace of his rehabilitation. His progress has been strong enough that the team believes he could be close to his normal form by the time the 2026 season begins. For a player recovering from ACL and LCL reconstruction, that would represent an incredibly impressive turnaround. Normally, injuries involving multiple knee ligaments require close to a full year of recovery before an athlete returns to competitive action. But Mahomes' quick surgery, disciplined rehab process, and elite conditioning are all contributing to a recovery that appears to be moving faster than expected. If that progress continues, Kansas City could enter the new season with its most important player ready to lead the offense once again. And that would be a massive boost for the franchise. The 2025 season showed exactly how important Patrick Mahomes is to the entire team. Kansas City finished the year with a disappointing 6-11 record, their first losing season since 2012. Without their superstar quarterback performing at full strength, the offense struggled to maintain the explosive identity that had defined the Chiefs for years. But when Mahomes is healthy, everything changes. His ability to extend plays, create opportunities under pressure, and deliver game-changing throws makes him one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL. Very few players have the ability to elevate an entire offense the way Patrick Mahomes does. That's why his recovery is currently the single most important storyline surrounding the Kansas City Chiefs. If his progress continues the way it has so far, the narrative around this team could shift very quickly. Instead of entering the 2026 season with uncertainty, Kansas City could once again be led by the quarterback who helped turn them into one of the most dominant franchises in the league. For Chiefs fans, that possibility brings a huge amount of optimism. Because if Patrick Mahomes returns healthy and ready to perform at his usual level, the Kansas City Chiefs could quickly find themselves back in the conversation among the top teams in the AFC. And that would be a development the rest of the NFL would have to take very seriously. If you enjoyed this update and want more analysis on Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the biggest stories happening across the NFL, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more updates.